you can speak out.
Happy Baisakhi, Aditi.
Same to you.
Do you know one more incident that took place today, 100 years ago? Not 100 years ago, actually 20, 21, 22, 104 years ago, for which, the former British PM also apologized for the same. It was Jallianwala Bagh massacre.
Oh, really?
It happened on 13th of April 1919, guys. 13th April 1919.
Okay, so why it so happened?
Actually, there was a British commander called General Dyer, and he was, it was a village in Amritsar where people gathered, and most of the people which gathered there were from villages. So they were sort of unaware about the happenings of the city. They were unaware. They didn't knew what is happening in the city. So they just gathered there, and today's Baisakhi also. So they were gathered there to celebrate Baisakhi, basically. And General Dyer got the command from somewhere that they are protesting over there, but they were celebrating Baisakhi. And so he just came in with the Indian troops. It is surprising.
He came due to the misunderstanding.
Yeah, because of the misunderstanding. Because of the misunderstanding, he actually entered that area. And one more surprising fact about this: the people, the troops, General Dyer's troops, which came there and they attacked the Indian people, the Indian villages, they were basically Indian. General Dyer's troop, he was a British commander, so the commander was a British officer.
But his troops belongs to Indian.
Yeah, belonged to India.
From India.
They were Indian, and Indian people killed Indian people. This was the state of India, right? We were so
Even they didn't try to feel pity upon the Indian people, upon the people of their own family as well.
This was a scene, na? That's why we remained a colony for 200 years. No,
The country named India wasn't able to get the freedom at the earliest, as the country wasn't united. As unity is the strength. Without unity, the life that seems purposeless and meaningless.
unity is one factor. Unity was
Yes,
not
yes.
there. Unity. How come you are talking about unity? How would unity be there when there was no such country called India? We were all Bihar, Assam. These were separate states. I mean, today we have our country, India, but that time it was not that. I mean, we were not a complete country. We were separate states. So it was not a complete country. So I do not know from where you are talking about unity, because unity didn't the country didn't exist. So what about unity?
But the states they were present, and so the different states, the people of different states, they could be united.
How? I mean, today, it is today that we have a country, and in it we have states. So the people today, they know that, okay, my state is UP, and his state is Assam, but we are all Indians. It is today we are Indians, right? But at that time, the people from Assam were the Assamese only. They had no identity as Indian, as being Indian, because India did not existed at that time, no? It is today that India is existing.
Okay, so could you please explain something regarding Baisakhi?
Baisakhi is actually a festival celebrated by the Punjabis, and it is actually the first harvest. It is celebrated after the first harvest.
Okay, so how is it celebrated by the people of Punjab?
Actually, I also did not know much about it. So, right, because I just know Baisakhi, and I didn't. I will search on it, right? I'll search
Okay.
more on it. But I just know that it's celebrated to celebrate the first harvest.
Okay. So could you please explain me about the definition which named life as well as hard work?
Life and hard work.
What is the definition of life? I have asked you this right away as once I was watching out one of the YouTube videos and there I caught sight at the robot, and one of the females, she was asking from the robot about the life, the definition of life, what is the meaning of life, and the robot, that same robot, a female robot, she gave the correct answer of life. So today I want to get to know about your personal opinion, your own opinion about this topic. So could you please relate that
Okay,
one?
okay, okay. I'll tell you my opinion about life. Actually, I do not know from where the word originated. Life, right? Every word has an origin, right? From Greek language or Latin language, or every word has an opinion. Sorry, I think
One word is derived from another word. That's
Yeah.
your intention to relate about.
yeah. So every word has an origin. I do not know the origin of the word, but yeah, I know about what it means, what life really means. Actually, see, we have 100 years to live. And life, according to me, basically, if I had to define it in one line, I would say that life is the art of spending. The way you spend, see, it is true, everybody knows it, that we have certain people who are at the bottom. We have certain people at the top. Top in, I mean, financially at the top. Top, I mean, economically is one thing.
Due to business,
Yeah, that is one thing.
due to job,
That is one and the same thing. But yeah, not just financially they are at the top, but also they are at the top according to power. They have so much power. As if we can talk about the prime minister, we can talk about the president. So they are the people who are at the top because of power. We have certain people like Mukesh Ambani, like Adani, who are at the top because of money. So basically, through money, through power, people are there at the top and people are there at the bottom. Okay, what decides this? It is our actions which decide.
our hard work, our perseverance, team
No,
spirit.
I'm coming on that. I'm coming on that. That is another factor. But basically, some people are there at the bottom, some are there at the top. And I was, my first line was that life is the art of spending. So basically, and very true. From there, you can reach there. True. Agreed.
Yes, why not?
So from there, you can reach there. We have a current prime minister. We have a current president. The topmost position holders, the topmost power holders, they have proved the same. They have done the same. They have proved this by their actions. Our prime minister, our honorable prime minister, sir, he used to sell tea at railway station.
Yes, yes.
And Mrs. Murmu, she has what not she has faced in our life. You know, all her experiences.
She knows her entire family as well.
Yeah, so all this she had experience in her life, and but she reached there. So basically, life, according to me, if I had to give it, it is the art of spending, the way you spend, and I will give you. I would like to go into more details of what what it actually is. I want to go into a detailing of the art of spending. So according to me, how it should be spended. See, throughout your 100 years, you should have goals, right? And Modi ji has given a very good definition. I really agree with him. It's not that I'm a political supporter of BJP or not, and or nothing like that.
Okay.
Actually,
It means that it's not related to politics as well.
exactly. What I means, I'm not a supporter of any political party, but as a person, I like his ideology very much. As a person, I like his ideology very much, so I am quoting him again and again. Basically, he once said that your goal should be within your reach, but not in your hold. I mean, you cannot you cannot hold it now. You cannot touch it now. But if you will jump of it, you will be able to hold it. I mean, you are. It should be more than your current level. Your goal,
Yes.
yeah, your goal should be more than your current level. This is what he said. So basically, I think throughout your life, you should have a goal. And those goals throughout, right? If you achieved one thing, right? For example, it is cracking CDS. If you did this, another goal. If you did that, another goal. So throughout another goal,
Okay.
you should try your level best to achieve those goals, right?
It means that life that contains challenges, goals, and even how to achieve the goals. Okay.
Yeah, so it should be basically, yeah, it should contain goals. You said it true that it should contain goals. And yeah, I was on completing my sentence. So it was about the goals. You should have goals. You should work very hard to achieve those goals. Plus, I think you should also enjoy. And it is an art.
Okay, how can I enjoy my hard work? And even some people, they just consider this, that working hard, that is ideal, that is itself a Herculean, arduous and gigantic task for them to do so.
Hard work is difficult. Even the topmost cricketer Virat Kohli, you said correct that hard work is tedious, right? Yeah, it is definitely because our body and mind. It is a nature of human being that we do not want to work hard. It is nature. It is our mentality. We are created this way. That yeah,
We want comfort without working hard.
yeah, true. So this is a nature of human being that we do not want to work hard. We do not want pain at the mental or the physical level. This is true that we do not want to work hard. But yeah, I was quoting Virat Kohli. So he said that practicing 3 hours each day, it gives him immense physical and mental pain, but still he does it. Basically, and that's what makes him the topmost cricketer of the world.
Why he did so? Why he used to work hard in spite of getting more and more pain, and especially unbearable one?
It's basically your vision. When you have a vision, when you have a dream in your eyes,
Yes.
that okay, I want to do it, then you really
So,
do it.
by hook or by crook, one tries to do that at any cost. One tries to do that.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, this is what it is. You should, when you have a vision, when you are a visionary, when you want to do, really want to do something by your heart, and you have passion for something, then you start doing things, and yeah, it does not matter much that other people are doing that. You don't compare, and okay, the people are living more luxurious lives,
Yes.
and they're working less hard.
And even you try to do the work with full of might and main, it means that you try to do the work with full of your efforts. You try to put efforts into the work for achieving or accomplishing your own goal, and for getting up to the career, and even for securing your future as well.
Yeah, when you're saying it correct that when you have a vision, you do work hard up to a great level, and then you things started happening. It was correct, but basically, yeah, I was on enjoying my hard work, enjoying your hard work. Basically, see, I was on. You asked me about life, and now let me complete the sentence first. Basically, you should have a goal, and you should strive hard to achieve that goal.
Yes.
But it's also true that it's not about just making a goal, just picking up a goal and just doing hard work. It's more than that. Life is really more than that. Then what is life? Basically, you should also enjoy. Right? You should have holidays. You should spend quality time with your family. So spending quality time with your family, going on holidays, with
Watching mobile, watching TV.
watching TV, watching phone. These are entertainment sources, and entertainment is like bathing. You need it every day. So in your case, it might not be true because you don't need bathing every day. But
I try to take a lovely bath on the regular basis. I go into the washroom for my ablutions firstly. I bother about taking a lovely bath.
that I only know how much she bothers about taking a bath. So just don't try to pretend to be somebody who you are not. Don't pretend. And yeah, one more thing I was saying, that yeah, life is about entertainment. So you should have, number one, entertainment you should have. Then it was about spending quality time with your family. Then it was about going on holidays with your family, with your husband, with your friends and everybody. Then it was enjoying everything, enjoying every moment you can visit abroad.
Yes.
You can do. I mean, everybody has their own means of enjoying.
Okay, very firstly, I have a query, which is that while doing the hard work, can you spend some time for resting purposes and even for enjoying yourself as well?
See, there is a this is an art, time management we call it. We call it time management, guys. So this is an art basically. You should know when you have to do what. This is exactly. I mean, you should know that okay, this is an opportunity. I have to work hard. For example, your exam is coming. Your nearby exam is 5 months away. So you should say that for these 5 months I'm going to practice a lot, practice a lot. So you can, in for these 5 months, you can slowly deduct some time from your enjoying, and you can work very hard. Right, you can really work hard. And in the last 1 month, you can work even more harder. So you can work hard for that for those 5 months. And
Okay.
after this, so for example, that you've done your exam, you've given your exam, you know, you've realized that you've given your best shot. Then you can plan it for an outing with your family. Then you can plan all such things that okay, now I will spend 5 days fully completely chilling, and then you can slowly start in some slow mode, and then you can prepare for another competition. And meanwhile also you can enjoy. If you don't want to do like this, there is one more way. What is that one more way? Let me tell you. That one more way is we can what we can do is every day we can keep a certain span of time. Which okay, 5 to 6 I will keep, and you can do
Okay,
what.
then you can take rest after that.
Yeah, you can do whatever gives you.
It means that you can work in installments like me. Even I try to have the food in installments as well. As I take the heavy amounted food, the handsome amounted food.
I was. If you would not have said this, I would have said this.
Okay. So according to you, what is the meaning of hard work? Explain the clear definition of hard work. Clear and precise one as well. Exact one.
Hard work. The word itself is defining its meaning. I mean, it's working hard. It's working to the sweat of one's brow. It's
Working rigorously.
Yeah,
Recklessly.
for anything that you want.
Okay. So could you please try to tell me about your daily hard work? How you work hard daily on academics, how you work hard daily for making yourself physically as well as mentally fit by running, by stretching exercises, or by physical exercises on the terrace, on the roof. Tell me that.
She has really picked up everything. Yeah, so I was, yeah, you asked me that, okay, what I do to remain physically and mentally fit and a typical day, you asked. Basically, I do go for a run in the morning, and it's actually a 4 kilometer run, guys, 4 kilometers. And I try to do it in 15 minutes because I have, read the notification of AppCat, and in that I have seen that your physical standards should be very good. Exactly.
High one, very high.
Yeah, very high. So your physical standard should be like you should be able to run 4 kilometers in 15 minutes. And yeah, and besides this, you should know rope climbing, you should know chin-ups, push-ups,
Jumping.
You should know rope climbing, you should know swimming, you should know skipping and all that. There were records given in it. So basically, you should know so many things. They were there, the physical standards of the Army, Air Force and Navy.
Yes.
And you should know all this. So basically, people who are aspiring, they should know about it. So basically, I do run, and I am able to run 4 kilometers in about 20, 25 and sometimes 30 minutes.
Okay.
So I need to work hard upon a bit. And then what I do, basically, this is about running. And you asked me about the whole procedure, whole typical day.
Yes.
Yeah, so basically I just run in the morning, and after running I just come home, and there are tasks, such certain tasks waiting for me. For example, you sleep with me, and you just put off, you just do not lay your bed, and you don't make your bed basically. Yeah, so
Yes,
she
make
does.
the
She
bed.
never makes the bed. She is. I mean, even the mosquito net, I had to detach it up, and I had to place it properly in the cupboard and everything. So these tasks I had to do. She is really a very lazy girl, let me tell you. She is just conscious, she is punctual about just one thing in this world, which is her face, her hairs, her videos
Hair, not
nowadays.
hairs. Hair, that is plural.
Okay, here, her videos nowadays, live streaming, and her these sleepers. She's just conscious about these 4 5 things in the world. Besides this, she is really not interested in any of the housework. She is really not interested in many things which I want her to be in. And this is a bit of private stuff of our family.
Oh,
so
hello,
I-
very firstly, I try to wipe the floor as well as I try to swipe the floor. Even I try to do
in
dusting
dreams,
sometimes.
in dreams.
Not in dreams, in reality.
Oh, and
Even sometimes I try to knead the floor as well. Even sometimes I try to just pick out the stones from the wheat. Really,
it's sometimes. You heard that.
Not sometimes.
is the point to be highlighted.
not
It's
sometimes.
No.
Every month, every single month.
Every month kneading the floor once, and eating chapatis daily, in fact thrice a day. So having chapatis thrice a day and kneading the floor only once a month, isn't it too serious? Speak up.
Really, she's speaking a lie. Even my today's topic that is about speaking a lie, and so she is the live example of that video of mine. She's speaking a lie, and she has been speaking a lie. Really.
Okay, let's not fight over here because we are not here to fight, and I am just going to doze off very soon because I'm really feeling very sleepy, guys. So basically, yeah, you asked me last time. I think you asked me about my daily routine. So then after coming, I just make my bed and everything. I just clean up my room. After cleaning it up, I exactly what I do. I have certain list of tasks that right. I had to learn English. I had to and one of my most important tasks is to see my recorded class of the coaching.
Yes,
so I
yes.
do it. And besides this, I have a certain tasks like I had to learn English. So I spare every day. It is yesterday only that I decided,
Yes.
and I spend half an hour for it, for learning English every day. So it's half an hour for learning English. It's about 1 hour I think I spend in newspaper reading, 1 hour for listening to news. And in news, basically, I listen to the All India Radio, to the
English or Hindi?
English.
Okay.
So All India Radio, and then we have a special channel, whose name is Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi is the name of the channel. So here you get about the latest updates, what the PM has done, what all things he had inaugurated, what were the initiatives announced by him, and then we have the Sunset TV. Here we have many things. So Sunset TV is again a English news channel in which you get the news is in English, the latest news, all those important stuff in English. So I do hear it for 1 hour. So it's about listening to these news 1 hour, half an hour for your English prep, 1 hour for the newspaper. Then I also have started making the videos. So I devote a bit of time to this, and after this I judge my video too.
Even you prefer to do the eyes exercises as well.
Yeah, eye yoga, face yoga. I have not done it today. I've done it in the morning itself. So I didn't, did it evening. Usually I do it in the evenings, but today I did it in the morning only. So
As you were feeling free.
yeah, so as I was feeling free, so I did it in the morning itself, and now but my evening was also too busy. I didn't know what it took, and today my 1 hour or something is wasted in buying the shoes. Today I bought shoes, new shoes for my running, so time was wasted in it also.
Okay, that's my typical day. It's 24 minutes and 34 or 36
So can we know how many people are watching us? No one.
Zero.
Nobody is watching us.
But they would try to watch out that later as I would public the live streaming. So they would tend to enable to watch out this one as a video later on. So there is no problem about it. Even last day I was doing the live streaming and I got merely 2 views for 1 minute. Really, and the total watch time hour from each view was itself 1 minute. And so the total one was 2 minutes. And really, then after that, today I watched out and the views they are 25. The last day the views they were 2, merely 2.
And now 25 people have watched that yesterday's live stream. Right?
Yes.
So today is also, I think people will watch it.
Yes, why not?
So what about, next, what you are planning?
I'm planning to get into a slumber.
So let's fasten it up quickly.
Why not? Why not? Let's let the live streaming meet its doom.
Yeah, let's live stream meet its doom.
Bye guys.